Hello friends, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be opening up our new release comics for probably the last month and a bit. It's kind of local, but the comic store I buy from a bit late on sending these ones through as they've been hit and affected by COVID, which will make some of these new releases seem a bit dated now, but to me they're still new. Gives a bit of insight into what I'm reading, what I'm planning to read, and in general just what I'm collecting. So let's have a look what's in the box. Okay, we've got Oscar's trusty now pocket knife to help us get into this a lot cleaner. This is the first recording of an unboxing we've done. We've done a couple on stream, but never one that's specifically done for the channel. Very well packaged, we can't complain about that. Okay, let's get into them. We'll have a bit of variety here. I have a lot of stuff on pre-order and back order, so I don't actually know what has arrived today. We could have some new releases that aren't exactly new anymore. We got Spider Shadow issue number 2. That's something I'm reading. It's a bit of a what if scenario where Peter Parker lets the symbiote take control. So far it's been a good read. I've bought these digitally to read as I didn't like being left behind, and it's been a very good story. I do recommend people who are fans of the Spider-Man universe give it a bit of a read. Invincible number 1. This is an Amazon Prime edition. I got this just to collect. I will read all of them at some stage. I'll probably just buy one of the trade paperbacks, but I bought this after watching the show on Amazon Prime, which is amazing. I do recommend it. Really good show. First impressions of the show, and I guess the artwork is, I don't know, they seem like they're kind of knockoffs of popular characters we're already familiar with, but you've got to persist with the show. You've got to watch it. Season 1 ends absolutely incredibly. I was shook by some of the stuff I've seen, but up there with one of the best shows I've watched this year. We got one of the variants for Alien issue number 3. I've been reading these digitally as I've been very excited for Marvel's Alien series. I've been collecting just whatever variant my store gets a hold of, as well as just the standard edition. So there's probably going to be a few Alien issues in here, as I think we've fallen a bit behind on the deliveries for these ones, but I have been reading them. It's been a good story so far. I reckon if it gets adapted into either a mini series or a movie, it'd be a great watch. That's too far ahead in the future to worry about, so we'll worry about it if we get to it. This is a big boy. I think this is the 1 in 50 variant for Venom 200 / Venom 35, 200th appearance of Venom. Very happy to get a hold of this after some of the more limited variants were already sold out. I should have a 1 per customer edition in here somewhere, so I'll compare those two together once that pops out of the pile. There it is 200 variant edition. So there we go, we've got the two. Throw in a graphic of the standard edition just so we can see all the pretty artwork. Yeah, very happy with that, how they've turned out. I'm probably going to read them, but I'll keep this variant here all nice and minty. Heroes Reborn. This is one that I've got for both me and Oscar to read. Something new to read. He's a huge fan of Teen Titans, so sharing that with him. I've started getting into Teen Titans myself, so this is more for him to read, but I will set aside time to read it myself. Another one of Alien issue number 3. This is not a variant, this is pretty standard. The artwork's fantastic. I just love anything with alien designs in it. H.R. Geiger is such a cool artist to look into. If you're into the whole alien universe, I do recommend going through his artwork, seeing where he gets his inspiration. He's a very fascinating fellow. This was a bit of a I'll call it an impulse buy. I'm a big fan of Friday the 13th, so I had to get this variant. It's part 5 of Stray Dogs, which anyone who's familiar with the comic world at the moment, this is getting a lot of attention. I do know people who were turned away from the art style because it looks very Disney animated film, Pixar, DreamWorks. You know, you can visualize it in your head what kind of artwork it would have, so people were deterred. Something in the horror genre would have that style of artwork told from the perspective of these dogs who are owned by a serial killer who collects the dogs of his victims as like trophies. From what I understand, slowly but surely the dogs seem to understand. Some of the books have like a Dexter vibe to it, which I thought was a great show in itself, but I had to get my hand on this variant just because I love Friday the 13th. I'm really interested to read this book. I've missed the bus on the earlier issues, only hearing about this probably a month ago from a few podcasts where they were raving on about the character development and how the story actually plays out. So I'll probably wait till the collective issue releases and get my hands on that so I can read through it all at once. Last but not least, we've got just the standard issue of Alien number 4. Yeah, I don't know if I've got any variants of this on back order, but that will be in the next delivery if it does, because I know I've got issue 5 on back order as well. Alright, and that's a quick unboxing of some of the stuff I've been expecting. I just want to share it with you guys, show what I've been collecting, what I'm reading, what I'm planning to read in the terms of stuff like Stray Dogs and probably Venom. I'll do more of these videos if you guys are interested in them. Hopefully with COVID starting to settle down, my comic store can start getting these releases out even better, but I won't hold them to fault, as I don't know, this pandemic's affecting a lot of people differently. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say that word in a video. I know some people getting demonetized for it, but oh well. I can expand on that further by reviewing the stuff I have read, reviewing the stuff I don't unbox, but I have been reading digitally because I've been taking advantage of Marvel Unlimited lately, getting a lot of books read. I've also got a couple collected editions on the go. I'm about to start Something Is Killing the Children, so I'm not the biggest expert on comic books. I pretty much just buy and read what I like. I don't favor a specific brand or a name. If I like it, I get into it, I read it. So I can just talk about what I'm generally enjoying or not enjoying. If you're new here or you're a regular, thank you for hanging out and giving us your time. Feel free to drop a like, leave a comment. If you're into comics yourself, feel free to let me know what you're reading, or if you've read any of the stuff I've read. If you're not dropping spoilers, I'm happy to hear about it. That's pretty much all we have for today, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.